Hey there, it's Rosema here. Today I'm playing through the Pavel Mitrovic quest, which is part of Silent Echoes by Polvo Voss. This video will contain spoilers because it's a short paper trail quest that I'm going to play through from start to finish.
Hello, my name is Pavel Mitrovic. I'm sitting here in Jake's bar, in the well, in the city of New Atlantis. When I have finished my vodka, I intend to smoke a cigarette. After I have smoked my cigarette, I intend to go and speak to a man who supposedly sits near the water feature above ground in New Atlantis spaceport. This man, I have been told, has information about a secret cave in the northern portion of Jemison. I am an adventurer, an explorer. I have explored many uncharted cave systems before, and I am well aware of the risks involved. I have told Jake to send help for me if I am not back here, drinking vodka tomorrow. When I asked him, he just frowned and shook his head. I assumed he was just joking. Well, it is time to go. Счастливо.
I was pretty creeped out by this quest, so I thought I would share my playthrough. It's actually purely done through slates. There are no enemy interaction, but it introduces some new mysterious lore.
Privyet. I found the man I was looking for here at the water feature in New Atlantis. He was a man of coarse appearance, with long shaggy hair and an unkempt graying beard. Behind all that unkempt hair and rough sunburnt skin were bright, intelligent, yet fearful eyes. He told me the location of the cave I am looking for, but he also told me something else. Something strange. He told me that this cave was at one time used for dark purposes. Purposes which, perhaps, should not be mentioned here. Then again, if I am recording my experience for posterity, then it is only correct as a matter of integrity and duty that nothing is omitted. So, the man told me that, a long time ago, the founders of this city, not politicians and public-facing officials, but the real founders, or builders he called them, used to use this northern cave for human sacrifice. He talked of a cult worshipping a demon of disgusting propensities. A demon that could take flesh, to consume flesh. Anyway, I do not particularly believe him, nor do I care what the cave may once have been used for. For me, as a practical man of scientific temperament and adventurous spirit, it is just another cave system to explore. That bearded man told me he was leaving New Atlantis shortly, which unfortunately means I will not be able to relay to him my findings. He also urged me to stay here and forget about the cave. Well then, my ship should be ready now, so I will be off. Счастливо.
To play this quest, you will need to install Permanent POI's Rogue Science, which add the cave location. I'm really into creepy horror stuff at the moment, and I've got a little news on that at the end of the video.
Privyet. Well, here I am at the entrance to the cave. I must say I'm surprised I was able to find it so easily. Everything seems to be going perfectly so far. Observing the surrounding area, I see the typical Jemison deciduous forest terrain. Beautiful, truly beautiful. However, one is aware that in nature, beauty and danger go hand in hand, like sisters dancing across a meadow. One must always be alert to dangers in an occupation such as this. And I must say, I feel a distinct an uncomfortable feeling, a feeling with which I am unfamiliar, dread. Something about this area seems off. I can see nothing out of the ordinary, but this is a sense, a deeper sense. I can't say that I have ever had a feeling like this before, and it is alarming. In all my years, I have never had the urge to turn back until now. Anyway, I will proceed inside the cave as planned. Счастливо.
The cave does have quest markers to each slate, and I'd recommend you use them so you do them in the right order. This type of quest is really about the story and atmosphere. As I said earlier, there is no combat.
Privyet. I have traversed some distance into the cave, but am still relatively close to the entrance. The air inside the chamber is thick with natural gases and seems to throb, to pulsate almost. It is nearly pitch black within the cavern, as expected, but this darkness is different somehow. It is a thick, a wretched, disgusting kind of darkness, and parts of the cave seem living. I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes I think I can see sections of the cave lit up by strange lights, but there are no lights. Of course there are no lights. Also I must add, as ridiculous as it feels to hear myself saying these words, I feel a presence. I feel sure of it, even though I know it is impossible. I feel constantly a presence near me, watching me, assessing me. I will continue as planned. The cave is a small one. I will not remain here any longer than required for a basic survey. Then I will get away from this evil place. Evil? I cannot believe I called the rocky cavern evil, and yet, with every cell in my body I feel it. This place is evil. I can't believe it. Something has happened. I don't know exactly what. I must not have made it far from where I made my last recording, then I must have blacked out somehow. I remember seeing strange visions, men chanting in a strange tongue with coarse, hideous voices. It was an ugly-sounding, guttural chant. I saw a huge, monolithic structure, sand-colored and tall. Then I heard a voice saying, "They are building Kakukutel." I don't know what it means. I don't care. I just want to finish my expedition and get away from here. I feel like this cave is swallowing me. I hope it lets me leave. Oh, please let me leave. Please. Proshu. Proshu. I can feel the presence. It's all over me. I cannot deny him now. Molitsia. Pomolits za moju dušu. I can see the red light. The end is near.
So there we have it. That certainly darkened the mood. Nice god weapon someone might like. No effort to get it. I don't agree with gifts like that, but I guess it's up to the player not to use it before a certain level. Okay, so now I'll share my thoughts. Things feel a bit stale in the Starfield lately, but maybe Terran Armada could inject some new energy into the modding scene. It's certainly possible, especially if they implement some improvements to the core game, as well as merely adding new content. I've got to be honest though, I'm losing interest, and this might be the last Starfield video I do. I only really play Fallout 4 now. I'm working on a workshop mod, plus my animations. There's also a world space mod I planned out, which I might work on eventually. But I'm also going to mention, since I like making videos and I love good stories, I decided to start publishing stories here on this channel. Mainly dark horror, with supernatural elements. I've been trying things out, making images, music, and sound effects with AI, and I think I can do something pretty cool, so please check this channel in a little while if that sounds interesting. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again soon.